The sun was already high when the band moved through the tall grass, bodies bent forward, hands stained with crushed berries and red dust. They were not wandering, they were already late. Hunger pressed them onward, tightening muscles and sharpening eyes as they followed the winding path of a shrinking river. Infants clung to furred chests. Older children were herded inward, shielded by adults gripping stone flakes and heavy sticks smoothed by years of use. This was life nearly 6 million years ago, when the land no longer promised abundance. The river they reached was lower than memory. Mud cracked at its edges, and fish bones lay bleached along the bank. One adult waded in, scooping water with folded leaves, passing it back carefully, each drop guarded. As they drank, vultures lifted from nearby trees. Their sudden flight sent a ripple of tension through the group. Where scavengers fled, danger followed. A shape moved in the grass. The first charge came fast. A saber-toothed cat burst from cover, drawn by scent and sound. The band reacted as one. Adults surged forward, raising sticks, throwing stones, bodies made large through movement. Children were pushed backward toward the riverbank. The cat swiped, claws tearing air, then retreated, circling, patient. Predators here did not rush meals, they waited for weakness. The standoff broke when thunder rolled across the plain. Dark clouds climbed the sky with shocking speed. Wind flattened the grass, carrying rain and fear together. The cat vanished into the storm as the first drops fell, heavy and cold. Relief lasted only moments. Rain meant flooding. The river swelled fast, its calm surface transforming into brown, rushing force. One infant slipped as the ground gave way, tumbling toward the water. Hands lunged, fingers caught fur. The child was pulled back as the river surged past, louder now, violent, unstoppable. The band retreated uphill, rain soaking skin, stones slick in their grips. Above them, the sky cracked open. They found shelter beneath a limestone overhang just as the storm reached its peak. Bodies pressed together for warmth. One elder lay still, side heaving, a deep gash along the leg from the earlier charge. Blood mixed with rainwater, running into the dirt. Without movement, infection would follow. Without care, death would be swift. As the storm raged, one adult crept into the trees despite the rain, returning with bitter leaves known to dull pain and slow bleeding. They were chewed, pressed into the wound, bound with fiber stripped from bark. The elder lived through the night, breath steadying as the storm passed. Morning revealed devastation. The river had changed course, cutting off their familiar path. Worse still, smoke rose in the distance. Another band had claimed the higher ground. Food was gone. Roots had rotted. Small prey scattered. The group moved again, slower now. Wounded member supported, children carried. Hunger sharpened tempers, but also forced innovation. Stones were struck together, sharper flakes born from necessity. A fallen antelope, drowned in the flood, was discovered along the new riverbank. Vultures already gathered. The band advanced together. Sticks swung, stones flew. The birds scattered, protesting the loss. Meat was cut quickly, hands working in practiced rhythm. Fat was shared first with the youngest, then the wounded, then the rest. Strength returned in silence. The second conflict came without warning. The rival band emerged from the trees, drawn by the same prize. Postures rose, arms lifted, stones clenched. For a long moment, neither side moved. Then a child from the rival group stepped forward, limping, eyes fixed on the meat. Hunger spoke louder than threat. The tension broke, not in violence, but in endurance. The carcass was divided, distance was kept, no bond was formed, but war was avoided. Survival chose restraint. As dusk fell, the band moved again, following the river's new curve. They reached a cave high enough to avoid flooding, cool and dry. Fire was not yet theirs, but warmth came from closeness. Laughter burst suddenly from a child, smearing fat across their face, drawing surprised reactions, easing the weight carried since dawn. The elder slept, wound clean, breath slow. The cat did not return. The storm had passed. Food filled their bellies for the first time in days. Under a sky bright with unfamiliar stars, the band endured, not through strength alone, but through care, memory, and unity. Tomorrow would bring hunger again, but tonight life continued.